Hello, it's Karmatos, and welcome to another community requests. In my last video, somebody requested Durak Rask, so here he is. And it was fantastic. I love this. 1-7 in a row. On round number 8, I spelled my Bourbon on my keyboard, and that's why the name of this deck is Bourbon on the Shelf. So we're going to watch all 8 of those matches, even the Bourbon one, and you'll be able to see which turn that was. But for now, Durak Rask, destroy structures and vehicles damaged by attacking them. Fantastic. Surprisingly amazing. Just wait. Deal 4 damage to a non-warlord enemy. Also amazing. What an undervalued warlord. And we're going to see why. Nurglings. 1-3. So perfect setup for recursion with the 4 damage. You suicide the Nurglings into something, you hit it for 4, you redrop the Nurglings, it's like a 3 damage, maintenance 1, 5 damage. Yeah, 3 energy, maintenance 1, 5 damage. Light Grenade, great way to get some damage off if you need the 4. Also good for some of that chain combo. Sark Bikes. It's a 2-3, it is fast. It's good. More bikes. Yeah. Just good. And this is one of those warlords where you don't have a lot of turn 1 options. So we have at least 6 good options, and 8 if you include Blight Grenade, but unless the enemy warlord plays something before you go first, you're probably gonna hold on to it. Just a good legendary. Sometimes you just throw in the legendaries of the faction. Zargot Squad. Yeah, it's nice. 4-4 frontline with empty board. It'll likely happen. Jubak. A little bit of card draw. Been noticing that some of my decks recently haven't had the card draw. This seemed like a great way to make it happen. Informant Network. Absolutely mandatory. 1 damage to all in conjunction with the Warlord power is 5 damage. And screws up those stealth people, and we're going to see this go off time and time again and mess up someone's day. Plague Marine. Yeah. The reason for Plague Marine and the reason for Plague Elite is because we're rocking Favorite of Nurgle. It's just a fun way to, 1, combination with the Warlord power, you hit something for the 2-6, you finish it off with 4 damage, it heals itself back up if they don't take care of it. It's a recursion theme, same with the Plague Elite. And the Favorite of Nurgle is just gonna double down on that if you ever get it off, and you're gonna have these like 4 10s or 5 12s constantly controlling the board state for you. Super nice having that trifecta combo. Command Bunkers is similar. It's giving a bonus to the self-healers. It's possibly also a bonus to the fast or to the Nurglings as needed, or it's just a good way to, whatever attacks the bunker is going to be damaged, which sets it up for the 4 damage, and otherwise it buffs things adjacent to it. So, Plague Marine for that pre-damage, Command Bunker for that pre-damage. Commander Holgorg. Yeah, super fantastic with Nurglings. Play him for cheap, quickly give him frontline and poisonous, mess up your opponent's entire day, because they can't face bash with their warlord. Nice stuff. Endurance. Yeah, just a good way that, if I have a Plague Marine out and I hit something with it and I'm worried about it not being able to heal to absolute full, Endurance is gonna just do a nice 3 damage board wipe. It's also gonna heal myself, it's gonna heal anything else I have. Even Nurglings, you're gonna see this heal everything. Ah, yes, the Ignatius. Fantastic. Drops a front line, drops a Plague Marine. Definitely different than this captain. The game where I spelled my Bourbon, I think I mixed the 2 up, and that's why that happened. Spectre of Death. Destroy an enemy troop, summon 2 Nurglings. Yeah, again, this is a more Nurglings? Fantastic. 7 energy kill? Fantastic. Death Shroud. Always love throwing one of these in whenever I play, what's the word I'm looking for? Death Guard. It's just if things go wrong, it's like a super recursion. Just, it's gonna keep coming back. if everything's hit the fan. In hindsight, it's not actually the best synergy with the Nurglings between the, potential 6 I have, but still worth its weight, and we're gonna see it come in handy at least once. And Asherax. This is a surprising one. The theory here is that if they try to kill it before it starts popping off every turn, whatever faces into it is going to be set up for Durak Rask. It has 12 health, it's got a shield, it's just about the hardest thing to kill, short of a direct kill, which hopefully they've wasted on some buffed Plague Elites, because all these self-healing guys, between the Plague, Marine, and Elite, they're going to waste them by the time you get to Asherax. Surprisingly, I don't think we're going to see Asherax make an appearance. But anyway. Bourbon. Alright, and whole bunch of wins. I decided to just keep playing until I got a loss, so that way you guys could at least see it lose. And keyboard is fine. Turns out that just removing all the keys, using a little bit of blow dry, and yeah. So we got a 2 energy. Great.
Welcome the darkness.
Standard opening Conrad. Rough. Still takes 4 damage from that 2 energy, and uses up his turn to do it. I'm starting to think maybe this opening match, I didn't watch these replays before hitting the record button. He might just be, what's the word I'm looking for? Rocking the Warlord power. Try to use it N times in a match, either that or he had nothing better to do. But second verse, same as the first. Sorry, Conrad, you don't get the high curve. Oh, no, he does actually play some stuff. Oh, he gave him stealth. If only I drew Informant Network. Deny the stealth, cause the damage, 2 energy remaining, peck it for 4. Isn't it beautiful? I'm not even gonna face bash him. And it's a good thing I didn't. Because now, second stealth, now I get to self-heal back up to full. Bad time for Conrad. How to deal 21 damage and be at near full. Boom. He was done. I would have been too. Just getting everything you play wiped off like stealth, doesn't matter. Goodbye. Alright, we go Conrad into Saul. Yay, I got a Nurgling. I like Informant Network based on last game. And Light Grenade, just in case he drops some kind of fast 3-1 that I want to finish off. Although, honestly, I'll probably just use the Warlord power half the time. It's a vehicle. I don't emote often, but I do for this. Bye-bye. So I'm hoping to bait him away from the Saul power. And surprisingly, I get to. So what do? Blight Grenade Nurgling. I knew I ran Blight Grenade for a reason. I know I have this beautiful Nurgling that, whatever he plays, it's gonna get dealt 5 damage. 5 health. Look at that! And just the right curve to suicide. Deal 4, play it again. Isn't it beautiful? Guess what I can do again? Not even sure why he did that. Frustration, I hope. Because bash, 2 damage, play Nurgling. It's just mean. It's romantic. Alright, let's see what he drops. Ah! He didn't like what he got. Didn't want to keep dealing with that. Don't blame him. Whew. Alright, that was a couple of quickies. I think we're going to see some full matches here soon. Fulgrim. Funny thing about those, Emperor's children. They love their vehicles and they love their structures.
All else has been a prologue to this day. I am Fulgrim, and I come bearing tidings of peace and prosperity.
I bet you do, buddy. So funny thing, I could face bash light, but might as well poke off the 2 damage. This way, he'll suicide and probably hit me for 3. Oh yeah, he did 6 damage with that 2 play, so kudos. But guess what? That's a structure. And they don't matter. Bye-bye. Isn't it OP? Jubok. You were short-lived. Ooh. Face fashion, like Fulgrim does. What do I do? Not the most eloquent of plays, but it's 3 for a 3/4, and that's how he died. Essentially, was a way to deal 3 damage, make him use his whole turn on it. I don't complain. Let's get a Rhino. Cool. Cool. Bikes in a bunker? That way I'll be able to... I know he's used both of his 3 damage sources, so... Okay, he gets off a good jam. Good for him. Oh, what do I do here? Ooh, I got an endurance. But we're gonna bunker again. I can hit him for 4. Surprising play. I leave 3 energy. The theory here is that he would set himself up nicely for me. I didn't know he was going to have a flank. But look at this. He set up 2 targets in lethal. Uses up a jam, which I'm super happy about because I got Nurgle in hand. I got upcoming fun. Here I'm hoping that maybe I can kill both without having to drop an endurance. End up just hitting him for 2. So I dropped the endurance anyway. Yeah, I kill it, don't worry, buddy. Would have been amazing. But... now I'm face bashing. For the record, we've switched over to Champagne. Oh, look, whatever you are, infantry, yeah. We'll just kill you, because I feel like I have a very empty board state and I drew Captain. Which gives adjacent stuff, poison, and other fun. I'd like to think that I suicide. No. Yeah, that works out nicely. I could have suicided 1 Nurgling into each, and then 4 damage to the right side, and then deaden some other content, but this play works out pretty well. I get to deal damage to all, keep the Nurglings in play, deal 5 damage to him, so it's a little more aggressive. Yay, there's a Death Shroud. So now we can peck off that guy for 4 damage. Redrop a Nurgling and drop the Captain, giving us that nice combo. And we're going to make sure that he has poison. Hindsight, probably should not have attacked at all. But there's a whole kill, and he is forced to suicide into that anyway. I remain untouched. But if I hadn't attacked, I would have saved 5 HP here. A little rough. I finish him off. Let's see a Death Shroud. Great play. I might have hero powered first just to see what I got, but he had it all timed out there. Okay, so he's got 10 damage on the board, but I managed to destroy that fellow. And then let's just drop a bunch of Nurglings. So, if he has Pride of the Emperor, I'm dead. No, I live with 1, even if he has Pride.
I made an error.
And he bows out.
Judgment.
So, woo! Definitely gonna try taking this guy to the ladder. These are not Conrad, Saul, Fulgrim. Ah, Alfarius. Always magical when I beat this guy up. Definitely want to take Durak to ladder. I don't know why, it's just so fun. I think I like Durak better than I like Shadrach. And it's so bizarre, it's just like a weird omni-utility.
True victory.
It's like being Adam West as Batman. Fantastic. You have a copy of Nurgle. You have fun with that, buddy. We're going to deal 5 damage to you, and Sork bike you, and face bash you, because the rule of thumb is, if you don't like the Warlord, just face bash it, with the exception of Angron. But, you know, Alfarius, this Narat fellow, the Assassin, they all do very well just by ramming your face into them over and over again, and taking them down before they get off whatever magical spear they, you know, usually do. Ow. Plague Marine. I'll throw him on the far right side, so that way if he tries to do any 4 damage stun, it's not going to be very effective for him. So he got out 6 damage for those 2 energy drops. We played him, I drew, they were stunned. And he's gonna hit another 2. He's gonna get at least 8 damage out of them, possibly 10. But we got a nice 4/10 that heals every turn. So good luck with that, buddy. Cool. Alright, so he got 8 damage out. I will not be endurancing them to full. No, thank you. But we will play a Plaque Marine. Sorry, Plaque Elite. Got our Plaque Elite and our Plaque Marine. Always brush your teeth. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Poke, 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 poke. Notice I didn't face bash on that turn. Once he got out Pale Spear, I'm like, I'm not going to give him any chance to surprise end this. But little does he know, I have 4 damage in hand, 7 on the board. He's dead. He's super dead. Gotta hand it to Death Guard. There's a surprising amount of quick damage sources for that sweet, sweet finale. We go with the Endurance. So long, Alf. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Mortal. Oh my god. Alright, strap in. This game's gonna take a bit. I don't know how I win this, other than... I don't know, man. So I know he's a stun combo slew, so we're just gonna face bash that. That's fine with me. At some point, that's gonna deal 2 to 5 damage. I know. Terrible opener. I have no turn 2, and I probably don't have a turn 3 either. Nope, see? Don't have it. Terrible opening luck. Good for the long haul, but would have been nice to have a little... And this deck has plenty of 2s and 3s and 1s. It's like that. Yeah, we'll just pack that off. Get off our full damage. It was like poison, I don't give a shit. Pardon my French. And because he did that, I know this guy is going for Whispers. And he's gonna get it. That's how long this game is. We're gonna see a Whispers Mortarion lose. Yeah, Plaque Marine. He can do 7 damage. He'll be safe. Ish. I don't like that. Oh, what do I do here? Yeah, finish that off. That's a great use. Yeah. Looks great. He'll get off 2 damage. Cool beans. He can't kill any of the troops. He'll have to throw it into me. Poisonous, though. That will kill one of my guys. But I will be able to throw that 3 into the 2/7, use the hero power, killing that fellow, and then Death Spectre the other. Oh, no Death Spectre. Sorry, too soon. We're gonna Nurgle Bike and Command Bunker him. So that way, he has to throw that 2/6 to the side of the 2/5. Which puts him, well, as he poisoned him anyway. Ah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 poisons he's gotten off already. Kudos to him. He's definitely getting that off. We're gonna Death Spectre. I don't want to deal with 8 toughness. And that way I have some board prep for the upcoming... It's just so good. Nurglings in this Warlord are peanut butter and jelly. So at this point, I'm confident that he's going to get off his... This is a mistake. Let's check this. He poisons 4 things for 4 energy, and then plays Whispers for 6. Why?
There's no escaping the plague.
You could have just played for 10 and been fine. And I would have done the exact same turn anyway. Other than, I guess I wouldn't have held him off. But yeah, we got 5 Nurglings. So can you guess what I play? I think it's 3 Nurglings and a Jubok. Or possibly 5 Nurglings. Which way do I go? Jubok. We go Jubok. And yeah, I'm just gonna face bash because I got the board state dominance and he's gonna be too busy healing himself. That's rude. But Blessed is the first wave that I stole from him. We're gonna free up that board state, deny some of that heal. Drop the first wave and 2 Nurglings. So we got 3 turns of stall versus this fellow, assuming he heals every turn. Ooh, that's gonna be very useful. And that is rude. This is some obnoxious shit. Unkillable. Healing, 4 to 5 every turn, full board stun. Boom! Look at that nice 7/7. We're gonna get to proc off 7 and Purity of Will it after with some luck. Oh, look at that! That'll come in handy when he drops some kind of structure and I don't kill it. He doesn't know it. Cool. Cool. He doesn't want to play any other troops. I get it. So he's just doing what he can with his hand. And we're going for that health. So we're going to hit him for that 7. Drop that. Will. I could have done a 1/4 into him and healed him to 3, but then he would have suicided and possibly 10-8'd into my 7/4, and I didn't want that, so it was not worth the 1 damage. Sorry about that. So he's poisoned him? Cool. Didn't matter. I was gonna face bash him anyway. Which would... Well, okay. Okay, I'm not gonna get to face bash him anyway. I was going to, though, so... Did the poison help? I guess. Boom! Super Nurglings. We're just gonna prep that for death. So if he doesn't attack with it, I finish it off. If he does attack with it, it dies by poison because his structure isn't going away. He was hoping for unstoppable. No luck. Or even first, sneak attack would have been different. Sneak attack would have given him a bonus to health. I would have been able to damage it only for 4, and I would have had to suicide some content into it. So there were 2 good options there. Ideally, unstoppable, but can't win them all. And let's throw another Nurgling. And we'll keep the poison one for giggles. And he doesn't like the poison one. Well, you can guess what I'm gonna do with him. No, not that. Oh no, I think we've won this turn. Yeah, it doesn't matter. 6 and 4. Yeah, I got 13 on the board without anything in my hand. But I think we're going to endurance for the giggles. Yeah, always a fun way to end it. So long, Super Mortarian. Did not matter. Tarek. This is a win, but I don't know.
For Mortarion.
Throne, I'm ready for this.
It's like the perfect setup for me. Deal 1 damage finale, you're gonna do that versus my like hyper healing buffed people. Pretty bad matchup for poor Tarek. And now that I'm in the lead, let's start the face bashing. Bada bing. Nice structure. Be a shame if it were to instantly die. Really, just not the best matchup for this poor guy. I remember what happens now. Hoping for sneak attack, I guess, or maybe unstoppable. Or I mean, that's great. He gets 6 damage off there with the face bash. Really, he had everything was a great option except for poison, and he didn't get poison. So stealth Jubok and a Nurgling. I love stealth Jubok. What a great. Informant network. 5 energy. You guessed it. Love, love, love that combo. Nurglings with Sarpati. Yep. Suicide, 6 damage. Sarpati, Nurgling. Sorry, Suicide, 4 damage. Those are the plays of desperation. He hasn't had an opportunity to get off a last damage on anything this whole game. Not once. And I'm a terrible person because I'm not even going to give it. Could I swing with either of those? Sure. But why give the draw? I feel like I experiment with something here. I wanted to see if it would cause poison. It didn't. Fun fact, if they have dropship and you hit them, it's not gonna help. That was a surprise. I was not expecting that 5 bonus damage there. You know, 2, but... Ta-da! Alright, what do we got here? Now we got Zardu. I think this one's kind of a sad opener.
For Mortarion. I am Zardu, the Crimson Apostle.
I can't do anything. I can do something now, so okay, not so bad. Will he get off 2 damage on it? I'm sure he will. Ooh, light grenade. I'm really hoping that we get off that super cool combo. Don't get it. So, yeah, we're gonna face bash that off. And surprisingly, I don't hit him for 4. I actually kill the 1/1. I am so spooked by word bearers and they're like, kill my infantry, get a 4/4 fast, etc. that I actually killed the 1/1. Hindsight, probably should have face bashed him for it. But you know, I do win in the end, so probably paid off. What the hell? Weird. Alright, we're gonna have to clip these 2 together. Damn it. Alrighty, and we're back in business. Why replay likes to occasionally crash, I'll never know. So yeah, at this point I'm feeling much better. I got 2 self-healing buddies. Not super concerned with that because... Why am I not concerned with that? Oh! Because I can do 4 damage to him. Instantaneously. I do leave him perfectly available to kill. I wonder if I regret that decision, but... I'm a little surprised he didn't center it on him to hurt me, because he's obviously going to live. Yeah. Yeah, put him on the far left. That way, if he deals damage here, it's not hurting me, and it's hurting the guy that's going to self-heal himself to victory. Ah, more front line. Delightful. Pushing that out so that way if he attacks over there with our flank 4, we're about to see a very unfortunate series of events for timing mechanics. He's gonna poison himself, which, to be fair, gets rid of the recursion damage. It might not have been the attack I would have made, but like I would have maybe hit me for 10 and put me on the defensive and I would have suicided into it. But check this out. He kills his own Jubok before Jubok even procs anything, and then his guy dies. Unfortunate timing event. The poison inflicted there before he played... If he had played Jubok, then attacked with him, I think he would have gotten Jubok off, because things happen sequentially in that way. Okay, we're just bashing him down. So on the next turn, we have Endurance and Informant Network and a Face Bash, and we'll be able to deal 5 one way or another. And this 2/6 is just icing on the cake. Ta-da! Ah, satisfying. 7 delightful wins in a row. Let's watch the match that I probably would have lost anyway, but an exciting moment with my beverage definitely did not help.
For Mortarion, we have a mission.
I'll let you guess what turn it happens.
I once pulled off a similar feat.
So I feel okay bashing, because he can only face bash one of the two options, which still leaves me 1 to deal 4 damage. Unless it has precog, of course. But we do have an informant network. And 3 energy, so we're going to use 1. And that way, next turn, even if he buffs everything by 1 health, I'll nick it. And we're going to leave the Nurgling there to... Oh no, we actually... No, we wanted... Why did we want 5 energy? I probably should have left the Nurgling there. Yeah, it's okay. Congrats, you get to deal 1 damage to everything. Not a big concern with me. I actually ran the Zurich bike into his face because I'm gonna get dealt 2 damage to one of the 2 targets anyway. At least if it's his face, then you get the rest. Great opportunity for informant network damage into our delightful 5-4. We've seen this combo time and time again. This was another great round of it. Was this the turn? No. I think it's next turn. Theory was self-heal. He bounced it anyway. Definitely not in a great position here. Me spilling my drink definitely did not help. Because I thought this was that other fellow that creates the front line. Or I just played it out. I was in panic mode. The bourbon fell on my keyboard. I rapidly unplugged it and was drawing it up, and the timer started to go down, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta play in the next 10 seconds. So it would have been different, as at least this fellow would have had frontline and what they call poison, which if everything like this had gone how it did, he would be dead instead of a 3-4. It would have saved me a little bit of life. Honestly though, I was probably dead this game anyway. And we'll see that in the numbers. I do that so I can Spectre of Death again, just in case. So overall, I would have been 3 health higher. And I would have been at 4. Probably wouldn't have mattered. With his survival and everything, Yeah. I'm not even sure what I'm doing at this point. Oh, I'm setting up for combo damage. And I get it! And then praying that the front line is enough. So again, he would be dead, but between his own copy of Spectre of Death, and he would have had 3 damage on me instead of 2, and then I would have been at 1 anyway. Yeah, game's his. He got me. I'm just bitter because I thought my keyboard was destroyed. Good news though, it's in great condition. So, this is Karmatos. Thanks for watching. If you like this, like it. If you want to see more like it, subscribe. I'm gonna have to splice these 2 clips together. I don't like having to do that. C'est la vie. Be sure to drop something in the comments. I like it when people say hi. Or ask for a new request, you know? I'll make it happen. This is Karmatos. Thanks for watching.